Hey Scorpio, Mariah here. So we're going to go ahead and get into your singles read for the month of November. So this is for my absolutely single as a Pringle Scorpios. I'm not doing a reading today on, if you're in a marriage, complicated relationship, on and off, situationship, all that. So this is if you're single, you don't have anybody in mind, you're not wanting to go back towards the past, you just want new, right? So let's see what's happening in your love life for the month of November for my lovely Scorpios. What's happening in the month of November for my Scorpio spirit? Actually, let me bring this on a little bit more. There we go. What's happening in the month for my Scorpios in November? Thank you. It's safe for you to love. And bottom of the deck, we do have engagement. Let me show you here. Interesting. Okay. So, Scorpio, I don't know why I just heard scorned lover. So I don't know if a past relationship or a specific relationship you can kind of think back to that may have left you a bit scorned or a little bit, bitter, wasn't the most savory experience, because I'm just getting a scorned lover here, right? But it feels like in your past, whether, again, a specific relationship you have in mind or maybe multiple, you've dealt with people that may have tried to convince you or try to make it seem like it was safe for you to love them and it wasn't. Or you try to give people a chance and come to find out it just wasn't, a safe bet, right? Your bet wasn't placed wisely, unfortunately, and it didn't pan out in your favor. However, we do have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it feels like in the month of November, there's somebody that you'll be getting to know, right? Engaging with, speaking to, whether you have met this person already because I know we're a few days into November, so maybe you might have met this person sometime in October, if not this early week of November, or this is somebody that will be coming into your life in the month of November. But you are engaging with somebody, getting to know somebody. Seems pretty easy. I'm just thinking of a crab, how crabs kind of walk side to side and not forward and backwards, right? So it's almost like tiptoeing into the situation just to feel things out, right? You're Scorpio. So you like to put your sensors out there and just kind of test the waters before you dive in deep. And you guys go deep. So that's what this is feeling like. And mind you, tonight it's November 4th. So we have, I don't know if this is that full moon or new moon. It's in Taurus, but it's happening in your birthday season, which happy birthday to you, Scorpios. So this energy that's now occurring may be bringing in this new opportunity in love. Let's see. So tell me who's coming towards my Scorpio spirit in the month of November. Thank you. Okay, we got 2 in reverse. 8 of Cups in the reverse, Page of Wands. Okay, well. Okay, this can go one or two ways, right? And because it's a general reading, you take which story resonates. I have to emphasize that because not all of you, but some of you Scorpios tend to take general readings personally, right? Use your intuition as best fit. 8 of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands. Somebody that you're not speaking to from the past may be returning, right? Even though you may not want it, I get it, because listen, the past is a past for a reason and the ex is an ex for a reason. Stay your ass there. You're dead to me. Be gone. Stay dead. But there may be a Scorpio out there that's watching this that may still have some lingering energy for an ex that is pulling that ex back in. So I just have to clarify that for some of you guys. Majority of you, this is not somebody you know. Page of Wands in the reverse. This is absolutely somebody you do not know. You've never spoken to this person yet. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. This feels like somebody that may have recently gotten out of something. Doesn't mean like they got out of something last month or anything of that nature, but this could have been somebody who has gotten out of some type of heavy or intensive relationship this year, in the year of 2021. And they still have a little bit of residual lingering energy from their past that's still attached to them. So I actually really appreciate your approach here, Scorpio, in the month of November, of moving like a crab, moving side to side, dipping your toe in the water and not fully immersing yourself. Because with that 8 of Cups in reverse, it's letting me know whoever is coming towards you, again, somebody you haven't spoken to yet, that there is still some lingering energy around them. I'm not saying that they're actively dealing with another person. It doesn't feel third party situation thus far, but just emotionally or psychologically, right? They may still harbor some past grievance towards a past connection. So, tell me more about this person coming towards my Scorpios. Also, too, Scorpio, we are going to take this into an extended because we are going to see the outcome of this, how things pan out, how things go. Look further into this person, what they're about, what they want from you, how you feel about this person. So if you would like to catch the extended, you can actually click on the iCard in the upper right-hand corner to take you to the extended once you watch this video, and we'll continue it there. But tell me more about this person that's coming towards my Scorpio spirit. Oh, Spirit doesn't want me to know. Why don't you? Thank you. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that just this year, again, I'm not saying necessarily last month, but in the year of 2021, this still feels very recent. So within the recent year, they just broke up with a past lover. They may have just gotten divorced, gotten out of a marriage, out of a long-term connection or relationship. So this is somebody that is single, but because of that long-term relationship that they were in, they're still, like I said, harboring some residual energy in their sphere from whatever past situation they just gotten out of. The Emperor, Big Daddy energy, or Big Mama energy, whether you're a male Scorpio or female Scorpio, doesn't really matter. But this is somebody that is very stern. They mean what they say, and they say what they mean, and they not only talk the talk, but they walk the walk, right? So this is somebody that's very protective. In this deck, the meanings are a bit different than the regular Rider-Waite Tarot. This is my zombie tarot deck. So when we look at this Emperor, he's protecting this little boy. He has his weapons of choice, and he's keeping the zombies behind the door and keeping everyone in the home safe. So this is somebody that is very protective. Right? This is somebody that's a leader. This is somebody that's going to make sure that you're safe, that you're protected. This is somebody that's going to make sure that they handle their business in the way to make sure that you're taken care of. Right? It's like this person enjoys being like the sole provider. And if you're a male Scorpio looking, for a female Scorpio, this is somebody, a female that knows her. This is going to sound wrong, so please don't. I'm not trying to date us back to the 1920s when I say this. I promise you I'm not. But this is a woman that knows her place. And what I mean by that is this is a woman that knows her role in the relationship as a girlfriend or as a wife or as a potential long-term partner if you're not into marriage. This is somebody that knows, okay, my Scorpio male is leading, and what Scorpio needs, I am there to provide and to take care of and to be there of assistance and stand by my Scorpio man's side, right? So, I mean, in that context, right? Let's not get weird here. So tell me more about this person that's coming towards Scorpio. Because y'all tried to cancel me on my last Scorpio video. I don't need y'all doing that again. We got the Knight of Wands. Okay, interesting. Specifically, just a kind of a side message, whoever this may be, they may have southern roots. They may have and this is specifically if you live in North America, right? They may have a few generations, if not in their current generation, maybe some generations back that may reside in the South or may have came from the South, whether it's Texas, Louisiana, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, all of the southern, Alabama, Georgia, etc. That's just a super side message. But outside of that, this is somebody that's very quick-witted and quick on their feet. This is also, though, too, and you kind of got to be a little careful with this person, is because I do get a sense of a short attention span. So this feels like somebody that you may have to, I don't want to say entertain, that's the wrong word here, but them keeping their attention going is a bit difficult. It's not in an ADHD sense. It's not in that sense, but it's like this person is always so quick to move on to the next thing. This may be somebody that has a hard time when they set a goal, completing a goal, or seeing a task fully through. This reminds me of a mutable energy, right? Like a mutable sign. And with you being a fixed sign, right, you may not be the initiator of something, but you'll damn sure make sure you see the follow through. Mutable signs, they can be a little bit wavering, right? They'll have the interest in something, but something else can sway their interest. That's what this feels like with this person. Their interest can be easily swayed. Now, for Scorpio, that may not be something that you're the most fond of. But I will say, though, this person is somebody that brings a lot of excitement into your life, if that's what you're looking for. So because they're a bit mutable in their energy where their attention can be swayed, right? So, and I'm not getting necessarily playboy, playgirl energy when I'm looking at this Knight of Wands, not based off this past that they just came out of. I'm not getting playboy, playgirl. But this is the energy of, say, Scorpio, this person says, hey, let's go out to this new restaurant on Friday, and then Sunday, let's try out this other new restaurant, and then Tuesday, let's go to this new event that's in town, and then Thursday, this is somebody that's they're going to constantly keep you moving. They're constantly going to keep you active. This may be somebody that is a health junkie. They like to make sure their health is in tip-top shape. This is somebody that possibly works out, is big into fitness. I'm hearing, what's it called? CrossFit. So this is somebody that lives a very active lifestyle and loves to be very active, but again, their attention is easily swayed. So this is somebody that's always going to kind of keep you on your toes to do something or try something new. This isn't somebody that's going to be a homebody and want to spend the weekends at home with you and say, hey babe, let's lay on the couch and watch, Netflix. No, this is somebody that says, we got the weekend, we're both off, let's go do something. Right? So they're going to really pull you out of your comfort zone, especially if you are a Scorpio that's a homebody. I feel like I just kind of explained that in a very roundabout way, but I'm sorry. Please bear with me. All right, tell me more, Kira. Thank you. 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. Okay? So I actually like that we do have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Because what that lets me know at the end of the day here, Scorpio, you have the ability to accept or eject this person, right? If it's not something that you're into, you have the ability to say, nope, I will send this person back to the universe. I don't want it. So Spirit is giving you free will on this. This doesn't necessarily feel like a fated connection. It just feels like there's a connection that's coming in for you in the month of November that you can actually enjoy, that will take you out of your comfort zone. But it doesn't necessarily feel like the end all be all, because it's just what I'm feeling off of this person's energy, unless you have a lot of fire and air in your chart as a Scorpio. That's the caveat here. If you have a lot of fire and air in your chart, you may not appreciate how spontaneous this person is, because I'm feeling a very combustible energy, not in a negative way, but in a sense of they have these bouts and these bursts of energy where they want to do this and that and that and that, and let's go here and let's go there, and you may feel like that's a little too fast paced for you, or you may prefer your comfort zone, especially if you have a lot of water and earth in your chart, right? So knowing what's in your birth chart and what elements really suit you, and when we look at compatibility with others, that gives you a better sense of how compatible you two would really be. So 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords being here. So there is a soulmate energy surrounding this. Again, soulmates come in all different shapes, sizes, and forms. Doesn't mean the soulmate is your end all be all, but there is a connection that you two will have. There's an emotional connection, and I do feel like there is a strong attraction here. That's the biggest thing too with that Knight of Wands and Emperor. Whether this is a male or female for you, you're going to find this person like, oh, that's big mama or big daddy energy. And I think, and that's kind of the key here between you two, that's the spice that kind of turns you on. Right now, if you're not into how quick moving this person is, that may be a turnoff. But the fact that this person is very attractive and it feels like they're a little bit different, possibly from what you may have experienced, that's kind of the spice here. Because they keep you intrigued, they keep you on your toes, they keep you experiencing different things, they pull you out of your comfort zone. And Scorpios, you're all about transformation. So this person will, if you allow them to, if you allow the situation to progress, they will help you transform out of situations or your own comfortable placements that you like to be in your life, right? Your structure and your routine you already developed, they will kind of pull you out of that because they like to constantly do different things or move or experience new aspects of life. But there is, when we go down to the soul level between you two, there is a fondness. So it feels like you and this person may have shared similarities in your upbringing or in your childhood or in your childhood experiences, right? There may have been a lack of love that either you, them, or both of you may have experienced in the household growing up. There may have been, connections romantically that were disappointing, because I can already see the energy you're stepping into the month of November with, and also them. So that may also be kind of a bond that you two form with each other. I would just say be careful not to trauma bond. You never want to trauma bond with anybody. That's a recipe for a disaster on any relationship foundation. And with seeing the Six of Cups here and the energy I'm feeling off of it, that's a potential for, and not saying all of you, but maybe some of you out there, because there's a lot of understanding on the soul level of your life experiences and what you've been through and the pains you've been through, that the foundation, or at least one of the core aspects of the foundation for this connection, is through trauma bonding. So just be careful about that. Six of Swords being here, moving into calmer waters. So this is somebody that will, if you will, excuse me, assist you into a smoother place when it comes to your love life. Now, yes, their energy is very kind of all over the place. Again, not in the third party, I want to deal with this person and that person. I think this person is just very active, has a very active social life. But as far as the component for the love element here, looking at the Six of Swords, there is a calm understanding between you two. If you allow this to develop forward, it feels like there's a calmness, there's an understanding, there's a feeling of closeness with each other. Because when you look at these two, it's kind of like it's us against terror, us against the world, right? You got these zombies and this couple on this boat trying to, shoo off these zombies so that way they can make space to move to calmer shores. Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles. So this is the part that takes me back to this Knight of Wands, because they may come off more social and active, and they may tend to fall as one of their shortcomings. They like to, They like to distract themselves from their own internal pain by doing other things and keeping themselves constantly busy, whether that's by having a very active social life, whether that's by always going out doing activities, or constantly working out, or constantly focusing on their fitness, or constantly trying new restaurants and activities out in the world. That's their sense of distraction from what they've experienced in this past relationship that they got out of. Because with this Five of Cups and Four of Pentacles, this person isn't the easiest to open up emotionally, and that's a component that you need as a Scorpio. I mean, not saying you need somebody to send you a whole hurricane of emotions, but you do need a little something. This person isn't the most emotionally open and vulnerable. So instead, what they'll do in the process of getting to know you, hey, let's do this on Friday, and let's do this on Sunday, and then let's do this on Tuesday. So they'll constantly keep you busy to show you that they're interested, or that you've piqued their interest, but they won't really have the words of affirmation, or show you romantically, or show you verbally that they're interested. They'll show you that they're interested by the time that they spend with you, right? Just because they're avoiding, in a sense, dealing with whatever ending, whether this was a failed marriage, whether this was a failed long-term relationship. Instead of facing those hurts, they would rather just distract themselves with this new connection. And I don't see their intentions being bad. I really don't. But I think they have some healing to do. It almost kind of, and this is where I would say be a little cautious, especially if you do decide to proceed forward. It feels like one of those instances where this person, even though they did get out of a relationship, they may have been single for a little bit. It feels like because they haven't done all the proper healing, that either they're getting under somebody to get over them. And I don't think they're doing it intentionally. I think it's just like, okay, well, I've been single long enough. I'm tired of crying and being upset about this. I'm just going to move on. And they move on to somebody else thinking that will make things better, but then they didn't do the work on themselves to really heal. So that's what I'm getting here. So this is kind of an interesting dynamic, because some of you may say yes. Some of you may say no. We got the Judgment and the Sun. Some of you may say yes to this. Some of you may say no. So what I want to do is look a little bit further in the extended and see how you will truly feel about this person, their actual intentions, and the potential outcome on this situation. So if you would like to join me, the I card should be reappearing one more time in the upper right hand corner. I'll see you at the extended. If this is where I leave you, Scorpio, just know it's been an absolute pleasure to read for you, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday month. Bye.